Welcome to GetClicked. GetClicked is our alternative to using iClickers or hotseat. So the first thing to see on our website would be the About Authors page, where you can see some basic information about all of us, and it has links to our GitHub pages, and that's good to see, but that's not what you came here for. You want to actually create some questions, answer them, and maybe even see what those grades are. So the first thing you'll want to do is create an account. So I will just create a sample account. And because of the constraints of the platform, we can't send passwords securely unless we wanted to pay for a domain name and a certificate, but that's not really within the scope of the project. So now that we've created a user, we can log in as that user. And now we're taken to the main page where we can see the classes we are currently in, the classes we are an instructor for, and we have links to create a class and to join a class. So first, let's create a class. And I don't know what a good name would be. Maybe just sample class. How about that? And we get a little notification telling us that yes, the class was created successfully. All right. So now us or any other user using this site can go to join class. And they can fill that out and they can join, and now they're listed. And now just to demonstrate that yes, in fact, it's possible to do that if you're not the instructor, let's create another user and we'll try to join that same class. And now we don't need to save that. So now we can log in and we're a fresh user. So now we can join a class. Oops. There we go, and now we're in the class. Both users are in the class, and this user is the instructor for the class. Being the user for the class and the instructor means you can see what it looks like from the student's point of view. So as an instructor, let's create a question. Let's start with an easy one for the class. We'll ask them what the answer is, and we'll give them a hint and tell them that the answer is A. And you can enter up to 5 answers, and then you can select which one of those is correct. So now we can hit create question, and we get a pop-up telling us that yes, the question was saved successfully. So now we can go back, and we'll get the class from the student's perspective, now that we see what the options we have are. And so we can pick an answer and we can submit, and we can see that we've already submitted. So let's go back and, well, first let's do this as the other student. We can see that, we can see that the question is available. And so now we've submitted. Now, obviously, once you have students answer questions, you want to be able to get scores out of the site. So we have that functionality. If you go to create question, which functions as like the instructor's dashboard, we have a handy export as CSV function. And that gives you a pop-up to save as a CSV. We can open it up. Okay, so Excel was not able to open our CSV properly. We were able to do it earlier, but we've run into some issues because we elected to use a tilde as a separator instead of a comma. That way you can use a comma within the question text without the CSV getting parsed weird. So I will do this from good old Linux. So I logged in as the instructor, so I went to the instructor dashboard, and I will get the CSV again, and I'll do it from LibreOffice this time. And from a previous attempt, I already have a tilde set as the custom delimiter, so I will accept that. And then when it pops open, we see that the first row describes the columns, and then the next rows describe user answers. So the first column is the username of the response. The next column is what the text of the question was. The third column is the text of the answer that the user selected. And the fourth column is whether that answer is actually correct or not. So we see there were 2 responses to the question, just like we demonstrated. There is the sample user, which was the instructor, and sample 2, which was the other user. And one answered A, one answered B, and I didn't realize when I created the question, but I actually selected E as the correct answer. So both of these students actually got it wrong. So that is the CSV export functionality. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was our final project for CS252 at Purdue University. If you liked the video or our project, please like the video or leave a comment or even send us an email. Thank you for watching.